Today you join me in my oak A-frame barn, albeit a little bit smoky. It's the first use of the barn this year. Jasmine and Jack are here. Jasmine's behind the camera. Hello Jasmine. So you're going to join us today for a family barbecue. Well, the fire pit's going, a little bit smoky at the moment. We're using a bit of oak and a bit of beech, so that'll flavour the food lovely. So since the last video I put some zinc sheeting on, if you like. This was on the barn when it was collapsed over there. Upcycled it. It's a little bit rustic, but that's the look I'm actually going for, so didn't want to spend no more money on it. I wanted to use everything I had to hand, so I've managed to clad it all in this old zinc. Lets the breeze and the air through still, but just keeps the rain out. So done that. I've put some more cross members in. Isn't still completely finished, but I just wanted to get it to the stage where we could start using it. The sun's coming out now, but it was forecast heavy rain, so it's not going to stop us underneath here. So that was primarily what it was made for us to use in inclement weather. Me and Jack went to a vide grenier this morning. Wasn't purposely looking for them, but I've been for some time. Had the table, but we needed some benches. I had some chairs to go with the table, but the ground's a little bit uneven, if you like. Yeah, so benches would be the best thing. So let me show you what I got. I've got these two fantastic oak benches. Lovely patination on them. Really goes with the oak kitchen table. That's got another leaf on it. We can extend it out a bit further. So yeah, just the right size. Absolutely brilliant. That's the other one there. Both of those, €30. Now that's a bargain, isn't it? They're going to get plenty of use. Very comfortable, just the right height, and stack them out of the way once you finish with them. So we thought we'd put some bunting up in honour of our fabulous Queen on her 70th Jubilee. I've also installed some lights. So yes, we're all ready to go. So Sam is indoors doing some preparations. We've got lots of lovely food as usual from Sam. We've got some potato salads, marinated meats. We've got all sorts coming out. You'll see it soon anyway. So we're going to get the barbecue built up. That should be ready in about half an hour. And we'll start barbecuing. So while we're waiting for Sam to come out with the food, let's have a walk around the garden. I'll show you what I've been doing. Kind of getting encroached by the brambles as usual. The brambles sort of start here and they go right the way around the back of the property. Now a few years ago the bank came right across and then kind of down to about this level against the house and the barns all the way through. So I had all this dug out and it all cut back nicely. But it doesn't take long for nature to take a hold again. I've started making pathways into it just so I can keep on top of it, but got to be mindful that there's birds nesting in the hedgerows and the brambles, so probably do the rest by hand a bit later on. Just want to keep on top of this. I wanted this as access so I can work on the back of the barns. Got to keep on top of that ivy. But of course the upside of all these brambles that we didn't have 2-3 years ago is all the berries on there, so yeah, looking forward to the pies. And here we've got a walnut, bit of a rogue. It's planted by the squirrels, but this year it does seem to have probably a basket load of walnuts, so it's not ideal, not an ideal position. I shall keep an eye on the foundations at the bottom of the barn. If it becomes a problem, I'll cut it out. We've got lots of walnuts thanks to the squirrels. Yeah, obviously there's quite a drop here. I don't know whether you see the video of me on my mower last year. Got too close to the edge on my ride on. Always sit side saddle, so I was managed to jump off no problem, but the mower ended up down there, which is never good. Just gonna have a quick check on the greenhouse. Oh, They're tomato plants, like small trees. So they're doing well. So if you look closely, we get down into the bottom of the jungle. We've got some lovely cucumbers. You can't beat your own cucumbers, just like tomatoes. Talking of which, they're coming along just nicely. Have a bumper crop. They're also growing little gherkins like pickles, so pickled gherkins if you like. Don't know what that is. Shan't be eating none of that. But yeah, I think you'll agree the greenhouse has been a great success. What do you think, Jasmine? Can you smell the tomatoes?
They're very fragrant, aren't they?
Yeah, and the basil as well.
So good. Can you eat those? Do you know if you can eat these?
What, the leaves?
Yeah.
I doubt it. I don't think so.
No, probably not, but it'd be nice if you could see. They smell so strong.
The celery has been a real success. We've just been taking the odd outer stalk off, if you like, and that's just been growing and coming back. So put cardboard around the base to stop the sun getting to it, keep it a bit more white. Seems to help. So yeah, well, these have really come along in the last day or so. These are beetroots. You can eat the leaves, nice in a salad. So yeah, I think this has been a great success. Now that brings us over to the pond area. Now Freddie, the frog, found his mate. I don't know whether you can spot it. Now there's been a bit of rivalry the last week. There's been a lot of commotion. A new frog entered the pond. I don't know whether it was a bit of a battle over the female, whether they're all males, but they was having a real shouting match between each other. I'll try and film it. But yeah, it's coming along lovely, and we had dragonflies, two different sorts of dragonflies laying their eggs in the stems or in the water. I can't remember now, Sam see it. So Jack's been over here earlier with his camera and he got some really brilliant photographs of these, so I'll put them on the screen right now. I think they understand that we've just had a barbecue, and what with being an edible frog, they've been extremely quiet, so maybe that's how I'll keep them quiet in future, like the barbecue.
Not that we'd ever eat them.
No, of course not. I love them.
They are the variety that are considered to be the edible ones in France, but I don't think I'd ever look at a frog and think I'd want to eat that.
No.
Yeah, very
I don't
cute.
think I've ever been that hungry. That's the sunken dell. It's gone absolutely crazy this year. I've kind of let it do its own thing. I do that with certain areas. A for time, B for wildlife. You know, it gives me a chance to catch up on other areas, and it gives the wildlife a boost. So now these, planted these 2 years ago, little tiny sticks. Yeah, I was kind of meant to, there is a path through there that goes around the bottom by the pond and then up through the foxgloves, but the foxgloves have taken over the path, so we won't worry about it too much this year. Now this is a peach tree. I think it's peach. No, it's not. Well, it might have been. I lose track. I definitely know that one is because I can see the peaches on it. So that's good. That's the first time that's produced fruit. Right, let's get out of the triffids. So a quick glimpse. That's the vegetable raised beds, potatoes, fruit trees, and then through here, big bramble hedge. First year I've grown blueberries, my son's favourite, so we'll give those a go. Got a few of those in, got raspberries, got black currants. There was more on here, but I fear the birds have been eating them. Never mind. We got lots of cherries. Now these were a dwarf variety of cherry. I've never seen so many cherries on such a small tree. We've got 3 of those. They're lovely. Ceanosis, the blue one, and then under a huge big cider pear tree. And there we go. sun has finally decided to come out. What we have here is a family favourite. You take the plastic off, pop it back in here. Now, optional, probably not going to do it today because there's people around me, and we normally pop garlic in there or some rosemary. That's really nice, but the side effects are quite potent. So we'll pop that back on. We've got 2 of those. Now before they go onto the barbecue, obviously the wood needs protecting, so we're going to wrap it in some silver foil. That'll probably take about 30-40 minutes depending on your barbecue. One done, one to go. All the anticipation. Is it ready, Jack?
I think so. Get off.
Oh yes, it's lovely. Look at that. Beautiful.
Nice.
Under perfection.
Liquid.
Liquid.
Yeah.
Perfect for dipping the bread.
Brilliant. As the song goes, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Let's see where number 2's good.
Well,
Yeah.
it'll be okay actually.
Yeah, I think it's okay. It's got
Hold
a
it.
peel on top of it.
Barbecue expert. Jeez.
2 out of 2 is even better.
2 out of 2 is even better. So when we have a barbecue in our family, we like to do it in courses. Now the first course is a cheese course. And of course that was very nice. Our next course is...
Next we've got lamb flatbread, and for Jack who's vegetarian we've got halloumi with tzatziki. The lamb's marinated in spices.
Yep, I sung
And
to it
we've
this
got some
morning.
homemade tzatziki, which is Greek yoghurt, garlic,
Oh, smell
Fennel.
that.
dill,
Oh, dill.
and cucumber, grated cucumber, and a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of vinegar. And then after that we've got lovely fillet steaks and barbecue pork ribs with potato salad and salad.
Very nice.
And then for the main course, that's the starters out of the way. Yeah.
And to follow we've got a homemade strawberry ice cream with fresh strawberries and cream.
Took me hours to do. The smell is amazing. That girl does do a good marinade. Oh. Made the roof so it opens up, those of you that haven't seen the previous videos. Going to do that in today's video, but Jack, our keen-eyed photographer, has noticed, and I did notice a bird going in and out the other day, there's a tiny little nest up the top, so we can't open it up because it will disturb the nest, so we'll have to wait for them to fledge.
The bird's sitting in it now actually.
Yeah, the bird's looking at us, he's looking down, he's got a bird's eye view, he's probably got the best seat in the house. Yeah, we can't open it up, so that'll have to be in a future video. So because it's quite sort of camouflaged, Jack's got a super duper lens on his camera. He's going to zoom it in and hopefully we can share the images. As you can see, we've had everything. Now we've got to do the boring part and do some washing up. So don't forget, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the bell for reminders, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.